Welcome back to the Chammy. I don't know if it's going to restart. It always goes to 30 seconds and then it boops back to 0. So maybe they give you like 30 seconds. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Mom. I'm just going to wait to see if it goes back. And then I'll do my intro. I wonder how many times I did lives and didn't even realize that they gave me that 30 seconds. Now I'm back. So welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. From a haunted chick like me with really, really cute dogs. I've got Puppy Roo in my lap. Every special you'd ever want is in the description, so check it out. Tonight's special is the yes, no, maybe so, sometimes why kind of free questions. There's also the $6 Tacobox. It's upgraded, and it is 4 questions, channeled love message, your song, poem, or a tarot oracle card of your choice. You can always get your $5 taco box, but that's only on Tuesday now. So it's going to stay this way. $5 taco box is going to be only on Tuesday. There is a bunch of fun stuff coming up. I just can't talk about it right now because that's a secret. That's what's going to make it so much fun when I'm ready to share it all. So I'm just going to put some things in the chat. Halloween is on the way, and that's going to be 31 days of birthday fun for me. Except October 15th. That's when we're going to hold a birthday vigil for a loved one of mine who can't be with us. So I'm going to go ahead and put stuff in chat. Rules, no refunds, e-checks, no solicitation. Please don't make it weirder than it already is. So, yeah. So yeah, please no giving psychic advice to my clients or customers, especially when I'm giving a live reading or while I'm talking to them about their reading. Per request of my clients, my customers, and my subscribers, I've been asked to put this into my description as it's been a little bit confusing for them, and they haven't been able to yeah, it's not making some of them comfortable who have been coming by. So please, if you have something to tell somebody, I mean, of course, tell them. But please, while I'm giving a reading or I'm trying to talk to the clients, one person at a time in chat, please. So no posers, no jobbers, no front, no fear. Really, the only rule here is just please be groovy or leave. And come back when you're feeling better. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo only. Super Chats are all donated, and all my ad revenue is donated to my wonderful and talented friend who is a just an amazing person. I can't wait for y'all to meet him. Travis. So all the supers, ad revenue, everything goes to help feed Travis, who was the 3rd man detained from the U.S. He is basically been wrongfully detained in Moscow, Russia. I feel very heartbroken for him. And I feel very heartbroken for Russia and Ukraine and all the people, all the wonderful people and good people who just are basic, normal, everyday people like myself who are in this sort of situation. I think we're all in it together, though. So maybe what we'll start doing here at the chat is I'll start giving my free collective readings, and then we'll start doing a prayer at the end of the live for anyone and everyone who comes to the channel, their loved ones, and our beautiful, wonderful planet and solar system. So yeah, now that we're past that, if you want to donate to the Chammy, go ahead and know that that's going to be helping Travis's mama so that she can go ahead and help feed him. And so any of my ad revenue or your donations are going to go to his mom. She's a wonderful person. She's in her 70s, and she is such a bright, vibrant, smart, loving, and caring senior citizen. of our beautiful country, the United States. So also, I would prefer if you would subscribe. Please know that you must like the live if you want to get your reading. And like I said, PayPal, Cash App, and will only for live tarot card readings and grief counseling sessions. It's only $1 per minute. So if you only have $1 and you just want to get a quick reading, like 1 to just a few minutes, we can do that. If you are from Russia and you find this channel, please feel free. If you're from one of those countries that YouTube does not, or a payment system that I use does not allow you to pay for a reading, please always feel free to ask. Okay, that's why I do the free yes or no's for people who are abroad or even in our country, the United States, who maybe aren't able to do something like that because they're restricted from having an option to pay. So some of the other readings that you can get are the 1111 love reading. The 1111 love reading it's not a general reading, but it is a micro mini roadmap to help you get to your heart's desires. Kind of give you an idea of what's going on in your love life. There's the $15 adult XXX reading, which you get special decks for that, and each reading unlocks different decks. Got the 2222 general read and the 3333 in-depth. So whatever you're looking for, please let me know. You can always also email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to have my team respond to you in a timely manner. It usually takes 12 to 24 hours for a teammate to get back to you guys for me. Sometimes I will respond personally. And I'm going to have, a lot of information for you to return in the email that you email me. If you do email me and want a private reading or you just want to talk. So look forward to that. If you do email me, just let me know what you need. I do the private readings. It's all the same prices here. We can do the private readings here, or we do a live privately, or we can communicate through email if that makes you comfortable. Please remember that you must follow the terms of service on YouTube. And that's very important for you to follow the terms of service on YouTube so that you don't get banned or get your channel taken away or get deleted. Especially following the terms of service on this channel are very important to me. And so please just be good to each other while you're here. There are a lot of people at YouTube watching, and there's a lot of people around the world watching. And I would really like them to all know how wonderful you guys are. So if there's any other questions that you guys might have, like I said, you can go ahead and email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. All donations for Super Chats are going to Travis's mother to help feed him. And so if you do donate that way for a reading, just know that your money's going to a good place. Hey, Maria, how are you, sweetheart? Just putting a few things in chat so that anyone who comes by will know what's going on. I should probably put this in the, the pinned comment up. How was your day, love? Was it beautiful? I hope it was. Nighty reading. I had such a good evening, or a little bit earlier. Before I started live, I was just hanging out with my neighbor, and after he went to help the police a couple weeks ago, he proposed to his girlfriend, and they had been together for 7 years. 7 years as friends. And it was just, his dad killed himself not too long ago. And it just really touched my heart how he was talking about how he lets things go that upset him or hurt him, and he just holds on to what he wants. And I'm like, that's how you manifest. You don't always have to be clear about what you want, but just knowing and feeling, and it was just really good to talk to him. And he said he was so grateful and surprised that the situation wasn't the other way around. And I am too, because he's been a pretty good neighbor. And I really like his wife, girlfriend. And their little boy is an angel. So that was nice. Spent some time with Dad. We went for a walk. That was nice. I did work all day, despite the fudgening. I'm pretty pooped. But yeah, after 7 years, he took her. He said he took her to where his parents are buried. And because he knew his parents were never going to get to see him get married, he proposed to her at their gravesite. I'm like, that is just, someone better propose to me in a graveyard. At their parents' grave. Although I don't want anybody's parents to pass away, of course. And he was so happy because today they went to the pool and they started teaching their little boy how to swim. And this was his first week in school in kindergarten. He's precious. He calls me his girlfriend, and I always have to tell him, I'm too old for you, baby. But I know a couple of cute 4-year-olds, so. And I showed him pictures of my goddaughter. She's so cute. It made him smile. And of course, the other roommate he has is super nice. He's a security guard / cop. So that's nice to have that in the house. Some more cool people are going to be moving in who are on the straight and narrow. So that's really comforting. Yeah, his mom, it's so interesting. My mom died today 10 years ago, and his mom had her brain aneurysm on the same day and died 4 days later. And then his birthday was 2 days later. So his birthday is coming up. Hey, lots of TS playlist. How are you, dear? Yeah, his mom had cancer and had a brain aneurysm, and then his dad killed himself. So that was really difficult for him because he said it was painful because he was sad that his parents weren't going to get to ever see him get married, which made him want to get married. And I'm just so happy they did it. I'm so happy they got married. Sure, sweetheart, we can do that. Let me get the cards. Excuse me. Okay, sweetheart, you PayPal. All right. Oh, the oak trees are starting to shed here. Like it's fall here already. So I already know there's going to be an early winter. So get ready. It's already here. Winter is coming. The caterpillars are telling me. Spirit, what does Maria need to know? Does Debbie want to take their connection and relationship to the higher level? And then I've got my own personal question to ask. So you want to take the connection relationship to a higher level? Gosh, now like Purple Haze from Jimi Hendrix. That's how he feels about you. Have you been wearing purple? Maybe Spirit's letting you know that you need to wear purple. Spirit, what does Maria need to know about Debbie wanting to take the connection relationship to the higher level? Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. So the energy is your beautiful chariot again about your connection and conquest with him, but also death showing that positive transformation, as death is one of the most beautiful and positive cards in the deck. Yes, you should wear purple. Spirit, does he want to take her for a ride on his motorcycle? Yes. I'm talking about the actual, not the, yeah. So yeah, he does. But take it slow, take it easy, let it breathe. I'm gonna go ahead and see what the phone's doing and look at Ronnie. He's been crying all day out of this eye, and I don't know why. It's okay, baby. I'll clean your eyeball. No one else will. Okay, I'm looking at the phone. I can't believe that first question, a song he plays and thinks of you. Like, I just literally heard Purple Haze, but we're gonna get the cards on that and see what Spirit says. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me take this sleepy baby back to the couch. I don't know what's going on with his eyeball. What's going on with your big, beautiful brown eyeball? The my main deck's in the repair shop, so let me go ahead and get some different decks. I think maybe I've never got married like traditionally, like, because I mean I jumped the broom, and it's also very easy to get stuck in common law. But no one ever sent me an invite to their wedding, so I always thought, well, what? Probably no one would ever send me come to my wedding if I invited them. So I just avoided it. It's okay. You can just vibe. It's all good. Hey, Jack Mac, how are you? Happy Thursday, dear. Hope life's treating you well. Spirit, a song or something that Walter thinks of her when he hears it or it plays? What does she need to know about that? I'm doing good. Thanks so much for asking. I appreciate that. Yes, I'll come to your wedding. Gosh, my hair is tickling my nose. Let me put it behind my ear. Quit tickling my nose. The oak trees are so, they're like dropping little green acorns and shedding already for fall. And I'm like, what is happening? So I'm allergic to them. So I sound a little bit nasally. And I'm incredibly itchy because of it. Like, actually, I can't wait to take an antihistamine for it. As in regards to a song, codependency and free yourself. Yeah. It's like some kind of message about a song that he thinks of. It helps. It's like you've helped him free himself from that codependency that he had regarding being addicted to that old love story. So I feel like, yeah, sure, I can ask that question real quick for you. Let's split the deck. So what I'm saying, Maria, is that you and him and that song, I have a good idea what song it is. It's a little bit more of a newer song. It's not an old song. I'll just have to search for it a little bit, so I'll put those cards aside. Let's go ahead and split the deck. Will RG contact Jack Mac? Spirit says yes in the Sun card. So make sure you're not waiting around for it. Make sure that you're just expecting it. And their vibe will show up a lot sooner. Okay? Keep me updated, Jack Mac. Honey, I'm doing a tarot card reading. I can't hold you right now, Munchkin. Go lay down next to Mommy Doggy. Okay, let's get to that next question, Maria. But yeah, sun is all about that happiness. Don't wait around. The sun will just sunburn you. So put some SPF on and be expecting the best version of that person to show up for you, okay? Let's see. Spirit, his thoughts of her. He's thinking about the children. He's thinking about your children. Your love life is being affected by children. And then, let's see. Can we get a clarification on that, Spirit? The Sun card, like, has he met your kids yet? He would love to. And make him very happy. But, he might not want to just yet because he doesn't want to make you feel too emotional or uncomfortable or out of control. He wants you to feel in control with that. So he does think about your children. He thinks about children with you. He thinks about children in general. Something about children. He might want to have more babies. He might not know what he wants. Okay. All right. So he's thinking about them. Is he thinking about them, Spirit? Is he thinking about her kids? Yeah, he bets they're happy children. That Sun card and the children card. Oh boy, careful. You might get an oh boy in you. In more ways than one. Not being too crass. Okay, so you got that star card. And I think this also is saying that he feels that he needs to keep a good eye on you and wants to get a good eye and overlook the situation with you, your family, get to know you better in regards to that. Because he's thinking to himself, she must be the star of the family. She must run the show. She must run the household. Spirit, does he want to meet her kids? What are the thoughts he has about her and her kids? Can we just kind of get an idea of that? Oh, got it. Strength. He feels the children, they must feel very happy, safe, and you both must give each other a lot of strength and courage. He even feels, like I said, more strong to be more courageous about the things that he wants to enjoy in life and the better things that he wants to be thinking and feeling instead of all that pain and suffering he was going through. Yeah. Let's see what the next question is. Okay. Now, what are his feelings, Spirit? I'm gonna mix both the romance and the love tarot together. What does she need to know about that? What are his feelings? What are his feelings from Lilia tonight, Spirit? What does she need to know about that? Playfulness. So much playfulness. Yeah, his thoughts are very sexy, romantic, loving, down to earth, playful. He wants to recapture those moments again and again, allowing his inner youthful and your inner youthful spirit to have fun and to shine. I'll get you guys swinging on the swing. Maybe this is Spirit telling you that it's time to go to the park and find the swing set and get closer to Mother Earth and nature. As you see them swinging. He might even have a sexy swing. But yeah, definitely pregnant with a lot of ideas for playfulness regarding his feelings for you. Let's see what the next question is. I like to, when I do my readings, I kind of like to let your imagination wander and your intuition fill in the blanks that maybe might be there for you. Was he going to text her tonight if she didn't text him? Was he going to text her tonight if she didn't text him? Yeah, he was going to text you very soon. Clearly decide what you want now, and it shall come to you. And the energy behind that is it's worth the wait. Waiting for him to text, or it's definitely worth the wait. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So the air conditioner hasn't been working tonight, so it's like it's so hot. It's so hot in here. But I'm not gonna take off all my clothes. I know, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. Get her done. Let me get a drink real quick. I need some water. Excuse me. Oy vey. And you know what? It didn't trigger you too either, did it? It felt right. So when it feels like that, anytime's a good time. Let me get to the next question. Spirit, has he fallen for her? I put some more pink in my hair, and now it looks a little bit like strawberry blonde. It's kind of cool. It's got this pretty peachy, goldy pink color to it. I love it. I didn't get to do what I wanted to do to it, but it's pretty close. And I just wanted to have something different than what I had already. Probably going to go to the stylist soon. Save some money for that. Feelings. And so we did the feelings. I'm also going to get the cards for the next couple questions. So yes, he has fallen for you in the reversed death. At what point does he love her? At what point does he love her, Spirit? What does she need to know about that? Okay, these cards. So yes, there are many elements that he does love about you. Especially that you're helping him, once again, feel out his emotions. He feels safe in that Temperance card. He doesn't feel out of control. He feels in control. And then the Fool showing you, yes, there is an element of love there in the Fool. Because you are the beginning and the ending of his old story. You're the beginning of the end of his old story. You taught him in this connection you created through just being two fools who want to fall in love. Forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning. As you both release the past, you experience love in some of the most deepest ways ever than you ever have before. Now, cards don't lie. Spirit doesn't lie, but Spirit can be sarcastic. So I don't feel that Spirit's being sarcastic in any way either. Okay, Spirit, for her last question, I'm going to use Liminal Space deck. And you know the question, Spirit, you can read it. You know what I'm thinking. Yeah, like he's very confident in what he does with the kids, with his job, with life in general. He knows his worth, and that's something that he would tell you. He knows his worth, and you've been able to help him see that. In this, you came here to turn off the lights. This is not a card that is it's not negative at all. It's actually, kind of an expression, I feel. And when Spirit is trying to tell you about him in general and what you need to know about him, is he's a pretty confident guy. And he doesn't just give his energy to anybody. He wants to create those nostalgic moments and recreate them again and again. You see, they're all the same. Maybe they look a little different, but it's all the same. They've got their popcorn. They've got their drinks and candy. This might even be telling you, you know what, here's something you need to know about him. He likes going to the movies too. You might even have books or screenplays, something he's written that he wants to turn into a movie either, and he'd like to make that happen with you. And you see them uniting here with the Sun card once again. You've got the moon, you've got the lunar moth. Transformation is happening with you guys, and he's really happy about that. He looks, it's as if it's saying he's looking forward to, hey, you need to know he wants to date you, And he wants to watch movies and go and create nostalgic moments at either, movie theaters, musical theaters, operas, Broadways, plays. Do you like that kind of thing? Have you even asked him yet how he feels about that kind of stuff? Let me see what's on the bottom of the deck real quick. Reversed broke is the beginning. I feel like what you need to know about him is that he is just not broke. He is not feeling broken, and he's also not broken in his piggy bank. He's been saving up for something special: a house, a car, a wedding, a new life. Let me go back to the song real quick. So here's the first song. You can listen to it tomorrow when you're feeling it. Oh my gosh. Jimi Hendrix live at the Atlanta Pop Festival. Wow. Oh my god, there's a huge roach on the wall. Oh my god, it's the size of your face. I gotta get it out of here. I'll be right back for you. It's like the size of your face. Oh, sweetheart, you're so big and you're getting stuck in. Oh, please don't fly. Please don't fly. Let's get you out of the house. It's a safety. It's not a safe place for you. Come on. I just want to help. It's okay. Nothing to be afraid of, but when they're big like that, my goodness. I always like to take them out no matter how big they are. It just is not. I got it, yeah. I took it out to the bird garden. It ran away. It's kind of cute. Sometimes, here's a couple things about roaches real quick. Roaches are sometimes and can be better mothers than some humans. They literally sacrifice their whole life and their whole body to have these babies. A roach is going to be as clean as your house. Or as clean as the place you have seen it in. And that is truly a fact in modern advanced times. So this whole house is covered in them when we moved in, and I used to have this fear, this incredible fear of them. But as the time has gone by and I've learned more about them and their ecosystem and the way they are, the way they, it's a more of a reptilian brain kind of creature. It's nothing like us, of course, but they do know how to be good moms, believe it or not. So I have to give that to them. And knowing that they're only as filthy as your home makes me feel better when I see one, because it's really not that bad. So I just take them out. God, but that one was not as big as the one that was in the live last summer. That one was this fucking, could barely get in the tube. Let me get this link for you. Here's Purple Haze, Jimi Hendrix live at Atlanta Pop Festival. You can listen. You can just look at the lyrics if you want and listen to that version later. But let me look around for the song real quick I've got in mind for. Okay, let me just make sure I've got the right song. I'm just going to put the live on mute for a minute so I can hear it. Okay. I hope you like that song. I'm wondering if he likes that artist. I'm wondering if there's something about her that reminds him, like there's something about you that reminds you of something about you and Lana Del Rey that might remind him. But I feel like he might like Lana Del Rey, or like her voice, like something about her music. When some kind of music like this comes on, when some kind of song like this comes on, like this song it can mean a lot of different things, but I think it feels like what she's saying is no matter what, you will always make him feel young and beautiful. And he thinks you're beautiful too. No matter where you guys go in life, I feel you guys can always have a special connection for sure. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. It's awesome. I really love the cards I have and the readings I'm able to do and give people. People always have the most fun questions. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate it. So glad I can help you. It's always really exciting to see somebody transform their whole life. And in such a short amount of time. I mean, it's August and we started to do the readings back in February in regards to that specific person. I'm just so happy it's helping me. I knew it would. Definitely there's a difference between like, oh, I got to get a tarot card reading that I'm going to have to live by, compared to the feeling of, I got to get a tarot card reading just to know where to go with this and to, have fun with it. And I know you've had fun. I know it for sure. I've had fun too. Thank you. Hey, Anna M., how are you, dear? Sure, sweetheart. Thank you so much for donating to Super Chat. That $4.99 is going to go to Travis's mom so she can feed him. So we all appreciate that so much for you doing a good deed for America and prisoners of war. Appreciate it. Oops. All right, sweetheart. So you want to get a quick message from Spirit, a channeled song for you. Okay. So I'm going to use my liminal space deck and see what Spirit needs you to know. Just going to straighten up my deck real quick. Okay. I think I got all of the cards. Thanks so much for your patience, Anna. Appreciate it. And thanks so much for subscribing and liking the live. Spirit, what does excuse me, what does Anna need to know about this channeled message? It's from a song, please. Okay. Passing of time. Okay, passing of time. Let's see what the romance angels say in combination with the passing in time. What's her energy? Since you do have a boyfriend. Ooh, I almost already hear it, but I just want to confirm it with the cards. I really don't need to confirm it with the cards, but it's always fun to just get that extra added bonus message. The passing of time. I'll show you the card in a minute. And the new love. Yeah, see, as the passing of time goes by with this specific person of yours, with your boyfriend, they feel like it's always some kind of new love with you. They're always It's just things about you. They fall in love with you all over again, over. So this card says, yeah, it says a new person has stirred your, your into romantic interest, but it's almost as through the passing of time as well, your specific person has shifted into a better version of themselves. And as this person shifts to the version of themselves that they are seeking to be in their love life, in their personal life, in general, there's just something about you. They always find themselves in their heart falling in love with you again and again and again. So I'm going to get you a song now because I hear it in my ear. Let me just make sure it's the right song. So I'm going to put the live on mute for just a minute. I think. Okay, I got the song. Sorry, you couldn't hear me because I was on mute, but I was saying this person really is, it's like they pine over you. They feel very much in love with you too, okay? It's almost as if the passing of time, they couldn't imagine it without you. So here it is. Am I still muted? All right, here we go. Oh gosh, is it the right link? Hold on, let me just double check it. Okay, yeah, it's the right link. I couldn't listen. It's gonna make me cry. I love that song. Alfonso! How are you, sweetheart? How's your life? How are you doing? I got my wine and my water too. Oh my gosh, Lisa walked in. Keep me updated, Anna. I hope you like the song, love. I hope it helps. And thank you so much for donating to my friend Travis. I could cry. Thank you. That's going to get him a salad. Oh, honey. But look what you did. You manifested her. She walked right back into your life. Don't worry about, excuse me, don't worry about Gandalf the Grey. Are you sure it wasn't her dad? Well, Fonzie, I just have to ask how she's feeling about you. So I just need to know. Let's see how she's feeling about you, sweetheart. I want to know, Spirit, how is Lisa feeling about Alfonso tonight? Seeing him when she walked into the restaurant. I just want to know. She felt optimistic. She wants to stay optimistic about her love life and her connection with you. She feels that positive thinking and faith is going to bring her romance. And I feel like Spirit's saying the same thing to you, sweetheart. But she does want to stay optimistic about her connection with you. She doesn't want to lose you. Oh, you're welcome, Anna. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, Alfonso. Let's see what you need to know. Keep me updated, Anna. I'm here for you. Oh my God, Alfonso, thank you so much for this donation. What are your questions, sweetheart? Oh my God, that's like my comment where I stopped putting makeup on and I couldn't do it anymore. Like, as much as I love putting makeup on, eyeliner, it's like $1 million education. I just can't put eyeliner on anymore. I can't do it. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I know you miss your love bug, Lisa, sweetheart. I know you do. She's wanting to stay optimistic about you. She feels that deeply in her heart. Let's see what else she's feeling. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, the bond deepens. She might want to definitely have some bonding time with you. She does want to get to know who you are this summer, but she's kneeling before no one, which is interesting. Maybe she's gotten into an energy where she feels she's out of control and needs somebody older to help her stay in control. Okay, let's find out. Well, first of all, you're going to always love Lisa. You're in love with Lisa, and you know that. All right? At the end of the day, no matter who you're with, no matter who she's with, okay, you're either with her or you're not in that romantic relationship, whether it's Jennifer or it's Lisa or it's Anna or it's Maria or it's me or it's the lady down the street. Okay, so you're either with Lisa or you're not. It's just like Travis, my friend who was taken hostage in Russia. I cannot sit around every day and imagine him one more day him in that prison, in that cell being tortured. I have to get into the ideas and the thoughts that he's around me. He's here with me. He's home, back into those feelings where it felt, when he was home here with me. Okay? We did the 8-8 manifestation. And remember with the 8-8 manifestation, you don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to call anybody. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is be good to yourself with your thoughts. Not too difficult, huh? And if you start to have an intrusive thought, just know it's not going to happen. Just because you have a bad thought. And do that little exercise, I've been telling people about. You have an intrusive bad thought, have 3 good thoughts that make you feel good. Even if they feel totally intangible to you. So you are totally in love with it. It screwed me over, yes, but that's the old story now. So, excuse me. Spirit will, so once again, it's not going to matter if you and Jennifer get together because they're still going to be in love with Lisa. So it's up to you which love story you want. And you've got to let it go. Little by little and not be afraid. Even if it's scary. If you got to cry, cry. If you got to eat a cake, eat a cake. Make sure it's a cheesecake. If you got to have a bottle of wine, make sure you're just having 1 and not 3. Okay? Good thoughts. Do you expect her to screw you over? She's going to screw you over. I'm not going to lie. But there's been so much. I had to call 988 tonight because I was over the edge. It's been 10 years since my mom passed away. And the lady there said to me, the same thing I have told you guys, life is what you make it. So yes, you're already with Lisa here. It wouldn't matter if you were dating Jennifer or not. And you know what? Jennifer knows that. Okay? Jennifer is in love with her dead husband right now. And you're in love with Lisa. The Spirit knows that. Spirit wants you to be with Lisa. in this Fool card, but like the Fool, he's carefree. He's ready to push the envelope, have fun. Take a deep breath of mountain fresh air and take his puppy with him and go about his way, just knowing and expecting nothing but goodness coming his way. Yeah, she's broken your heart too many times. Have you told her that, sweetheart? Have you told her that, you feel that way and you don't want to feel that way anymore? That you are still, hey, Jessica, how are you, sweetheart? It's so good to see you too, Jessica. I needed this as well. It's good to see you. Have you told her about how you feel? There's nothing wrong with you telling her how you feel. And, maybe not tell her so intensely. Just say, I still love you, even though you've broken my heart many times. And I'm willing to, have an open mind with our friendship. And I know, right? It's really hard. It's really hard. I'm glad I called. Spirit, could he have a happy, healthy relationship with either of these ladies right now? Could he have that happy, harmonious, healthy relationship that he wants? Can you have that, Spirit? I know you can have it. I just want to get clarification for you with Spirit with this Love Tarot deck. So, yeah, see, Spirit's literally saying your life is in your hands. Life is what you make it. You're on and sharing and here having a life experience. And we'll probably have both of these women in and out of your life. Okay, you've told her that. All right. Did you guys have a chance to talk at all tonight? Hold on, I'm trying to fix the chat. I can't see it. So I feel like Spirit's asking you in this Wheel of Fortune, in this World card, what is it that you still love about Maria? Wow, is someone named Maria going to come into your life? Or is there a Maria in your life? So what is it that would have to happen to help Alphonse feel better on his Wheel of Fortune in life? Does it become difficult for you to does it become difficult for you to even realize what it would be to bring you to a state of Zen? In that relationship? For her to say, I'm sorry, maybe. She hugged me and introduced me to her friend. Wow, she hugged you. Oh yeah, let's tell you something about us girls. We don't just hug anybody, okay? So she's showing that man her respect for you and her physical, mental well-being of how she trusts you as well. She called him her friend. Spirit, what does Alphonse need to know about what's coming up with him and Lisa? Because I really would like to help you shift into this with her, but it's going to become, well, you might meet a Maria soon, sweetheart. It doesn't have to be so difficult that see, Spirit's saying, this is what's going to happen between you and Lisa. Magic. What you and Lisa have is magical. You do not have, and she does not have this kind of connection with someone else. It's not just chemistry. It's an actual serious connection that leads on to the chemistry. That's why when you guys get together, like some of the times you've had where it's just you and her, you're at home, you're comfortable. Yeah, see, you don't know right now if you can be in the state of Zen, and you're not sure what would bring Alphonse into that state of Zen and well-being in his life. so he can find that Zen spirit. What does he need to know about that? Patience. Getting in control of your emotions and knowing that they're incredibly valid, and that you can, the temperance card is literally telling you can have, be, and do what you want. Pour yourself a drink. See how she's mixing herself a drink? But don't you dare cry over that spilt wine on the floor or on that counter, okay? Because you have so much to celebrate. But patience with yourself is going to be the virtue here, Spirit says. So that you can get into that Zen state. Have you been doing any subliminals to help you with this sorrow? Just put them on before you go to bed. What about sound bowls, things like that? I want to give you something to listen to while you're sleeping, sweetheart. Just give me a moment. You can try it. If you don't like it, you don't have to listen to it while you're sleeping. But I do think it's going to help you. I know it's helping me. So if it's helping me, it's going to help you. So, when you sleep, Alphonse, your subconscious is its strongest. And when you are asleep, the reason your subconscious is at its strongest is because you're sleeping. It's got to protect you. All right? So when you have those dreams or you have lucid moments, it's your subconscious telling you something. Eliminating, rubble in your brain and thoughts and feelings. Some of them are very valid too. I've had one wine tonight. I had a nice California Cabernet. No. The wine's called California Dream. I like it. So I love this channel that I just sent you to. This is going to be to help you remove some of that negative energy while you're sleeping. And then this is another one to help you relax and sleep deeply. This channel is called the Soul Resonance, and not the Soul Train, but there's a lot of good ones on that channel. It's dark. I like that. So keeping it on keeps the room dark. And then I'll darken the window that it's playing in. But let me know if any of those help. I know you have no patience. I know. What's your astrological sign again? Spirit, what does he need to know that's going to happen between him and Lisa in the not too distant future? And what about Jennifer? Is he going to be with Jennifer? Is he going to be with Jennifer, Spirit? Oh my gosh, in the same way. But this sound bowls, man, oof, they've really helped a lot. Your vagus nerve too might need some help, so let me get you that one as well. I absolutely love this one as well. This helps you reset your vagus nerve. And you might just need that, and then a nice good night of sleep. But let me tell you what, man. Her showing up and walking in like that where you were, you did that. You manifested her. Not somebody else. She didn't manifest herself. The other dude with her didn't do it. You did it. Because something has changed. I don't know what it is in your subconscious that's changed, but there's something somewhere in your makeup that is starting to accept the fact that, yeah, this is the woman I'm in love with, and I don't know what's going to happen. I just know I'm going to be with her. Even if you don't believe it, I feel like that's been the shift. Yeah. Gemini and Sag can have a bit of friction because you've got two Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. You've got two astrological signs that are just like that. And one is the Gemini, and then one is the Archer. And, well, sometimes having a third is just a third wheel. You know, it can be, and they've got their bow and arrow, so that just makes it a fourth wheel with a flat tire. But with Lisa being a Virgo and you being a Gemini, that Virgo energy really helps you find the light in yourself and in others in dark times. I feel like this is what Lisa's going to be doing for you, and you're going to be doing for each other in the not too distant future. For seeing you tonight, it was like what's she feeling about seeing him tonight, Spirit? What does she need to know? What does he need to know about that? Sorry, the card fell on the floor. Oh, here it is. See, it made her feel so good to see you tonight in that Empress card. It reminded her of how well you treat her, how well you made her feel about herself in this Empress card. Seeing you again has given her some kind of epiphany. And I feel that the epiphany is that in her thoughts and feelings, just like, wow, that, I've been through a lot here with my love life. But there's the guy that makes me feel good about myself. Spirit, what does he need to know about Jennifer? How's she feeling about him? Is he going to be with her? Are they going to have a romantic relationship? How do you feel about that, Spirit, with him being with Jennifer? Oh my gosh, I'm going to ask Spirit how they feel about it. How do you feel about that, Spirit? So this person does want to make loving choices, thoughts, actions towards you. The Chariot card saying, yeah, they do feel very good about you. They liked going out with you. You made them feel good about themselves too. Okay, but the thing you need to know about Jennifer is, and the difference between Lisa, I feel also these cards are telling us something here, is that Lisa is a little bit more lucky go easy in the Lover's card, whereas Jennifer might have an agenda with her conquest that might not always be everybody's best interest. Yeah, you've got the promise up here in the rainbow that she is on the straight and narrow. She is a good person. This Chariot is a wonderful positive card to get, but it's also someone who, they don't always know the difference between feeding themselves good spiritual food and not. It's very difficult for her to turn her back on what she's lost in exchange for the promise that is in this rainbow above her head. Okay? For her to tell you what she told you, I feel, even after, I know it's been a while, but for her to tell, and I'm not going to say it in chat what she told you, but, you like her a lot, and she knows that. And yes, you can be with her, but at the end of the day, her agenda for conquest, it is about love, but she doesn't always make the best choices for herself here, which lead her down the path to saying stupid shit like what she said to you. I felt more like she was saying, I don't know myself well enough because the other half of me died, so I can't even. But at the same time, I feel like she was also had an agenda to go out with you to figure out how she felt about that. It wasn't really, it was like, oh, I like this guy and I feel like he would be fun to hang out with. He makes me feel good about myself. I like his vibe. But it's like as if she came to the table looking for the man she lost instead of the man she found, which is you. All right, sweetheart. She knows it's wrong. She knows that she's at fault here. And in that lover's card, she does want to make it up to you. Let's see what Spirit has for direct messages for you before we close the Spirit portal. If anybody else would like to get a paid reading, I'll be open for a little bit more. I am doing free yes, no, maybe so, sometimes why kind of questions. So feel free to ask those. And let me know, because I'm going to close the portal soon, because I had to get up really early this morning and go to work and go to the police station to make a report. I had to call my lawyer. I had to call Google. I also had to call Homeland Security and the GBI and get in contact with a couple of people about some legal stuff I'm going through. And then I had to go to work, and my head has been spinning ever since. Yes, Jessica, you can, sweetheart. What's your question? See, she's always thinking of you, that Lisa. So as you said that, she texted you, these cards both fell out of the deck as I was shuffling them. Let your friends help you, Alfonso. And this could be the one in regards to Lisa. But we know that. So ask for support from others. I'm here for you. I'm pretty sure you've got some people around you for support. Let your friends help you is going to be important. And then, yes, of course, this is the one. I know you're friends with Jennifer. So just ask her for her support through this. Ask her for advice. If she doesn't have a problem being friends and talking friend stuff, I bet you she's got some good wisdom to give you. But Spirit is saying, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And that's what it's telling me about Lisa. Let me get your direct messages from Spirit to give you some advice here. And Jessica, I'll get to your question real quick before I wrap it up. Spirit, what does... what feelings do you want him to have? If you want him to have romantic feelings, he's going to have them. But if you expect just friends, that's all you're going to get. But you have to remember that even if you have the romantic feelings, okay, you will always be friends. So Spirit saying to you, Alfonso, trust the process. You're going through in the back rooms of your mind, you are going through a healing process. You are healed now, okay? Trust the process. Okay, there's no waiting. Don't be desperate. Don't get stuck in this desperation card here. Don't let your past ghost you. And don't let your future ghost you. Stay here right now with us. Stop going to the back rooms of your mind that hurt, Spirit says. Okay? No more waiting by the phone. Expect what you want, Alfonso, because you are what you eat. You are what you expect. Trust the process. Look how he's building his castle. He's got the IKEA directions. Okay, he's got the IKEA directions. And love can be a little bit like the IKEA directions. We all know this. But Spirit's saying, trust the process building that castle. Because you're the king of it. Do you understand me? And no one can take that away from you. I know that you like Jennifer as a romantic partner too. She's just not capable. She's just not capable with the mind frame she's in. She doesn't think that having a connection with anybody like that is feasible right now, when it's actually exactly what she needs. But I can't tell her that. She doesn't know me. And who am I but just a death doula to tell her that, her loved ones on the other side would want her to spend that time with you, because she did enjoy it. just trust the process and be thinking about what you want with both women. All right? Entertain whatever it is in your thoughts and feelings that helps you stay balanced and serving what it is that you want. Because like I said, you're either with Lisa or you're not. You're either with Jennifer or not in a loving, committed, happy, harmonious relationship where you guys get together a couple times a week, even if it's just one time a week, to do events with family, friends, community, or even just recreate those happy, harmonious, nostalgic moments that we all deserve in life. Okay, I think that you should reach out to Jennifer, see if she wants to do anything fun for the end of summer, or Lisa, whatever your heart's desire is, because it's already yours. Okay, Alphonse, remember, you've got, just trust spirit and get some of those singing bowl things going and lay down. Okay, drink some water, aggressively hydrate, spirit says, please, and don't cry, sweetheart. All right. Let me get you a channel message. I got a channel message through a song for you, Alphonse. Okay, I'm giving you like all these links. Okay, Jessica, can I get it for you guys? No, let's see. Oh, thank you so much for saying that, Alphonse. I hope you like your song. Please let me know how you're doing. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. Okay. Spirit, hey, Metal Rain, how are you, dear? I just want to ask you guys if you can all email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com just to catch up with me sometime so I know y'all are okay. Because sometimes we don't see each other for a long time and I worry about y'all. So please, put my mind at peace and let me know y'all are okay sometimes, okay? I think I've gotten an email from you before, Metal Rain, but I'll just put the email in right now. So if you guys ever need it, you know how to get a hold of me. Even if you just need a private reading. You're welcome. Oh no, she went ballistic last night. Okay, let me do Jessica's question real quick. Spirit, what does Jessica need to know? Does Jessica's person of interest have feelings romantically? Is he having romantic feelings about her? Where'd the card go? Oh, it's right here, derp. I think this is a big fat yes to both. Not just friends, but somebody that feels so friendly and tender about you that they have these tender feelings of love. Sweetheart. I hope that helps, Jessica. I don't know where you are, but keep me updated. He's feeling tender for you. But remember, this is the love card. So in history, hold on one second. In history, this was turned throughout history into the Lovers card. Originally, it was love. So this person does have love with you, but it's for both. Okay. They want to make sure they are the best version of themselves for you as a friend, a lover, whatever you need. They're at your feet. All right, please email me. I'm just letting you know what you need to know. What does the card underneath it say? Ah, there's that tower. Yeah, they got a great big HERTO in for you. He doesn't necessarily want to take you out of the tower either. He will send just a coffee if that's what you'd like. Okay, but go while you're at it, go ahead and order yourself a ladder at Amazon and climb down if you need to. Don't wait for him to get you one. One second, I got someone in the room who wants to ask me a question, babe. All right, I'm back. I just had to show my dad something. You're so welcome, Jessica. Keep me updated. Y'all, I've been live for an hour and 26 minutes. I'm just going to take a little break and get a drinky treat. Metal Rain, what's going on, babe? I'm going to take a break in a minute. What's going on? What's going on? You want to talk about it? Or you want to email me? Or you want me to give you a yes or no, dear? What are her problems, honey? It's okay. She's just looking for a shoulder to cry on. No. No. Tell her you'll take the dog instead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? No.
So the way you would say that in English is one drink for you and one for her.
No for the other?
You did the way it's written there is correct. Is the correct way you'd write it in English.
Okay. Did you change anything? No.
I just changed the last sentence so the English would be a little bit better instead of Greeklish.
Yeah, but they're Greeks.
Oh my God. Where's the dog now? Is it with you and her? Can you talk her out of it? Tell her, like, it'll break your heart to not have the dog in your life or something. I know it will. I know it will make you very sad to not have that dog. I know you love that dog. I know you love her too. I just don't know that she realizes that she loves you back as well. Just yet. Oh no. That must have been miserable. Speaking of air conditioner, mine's leaking all over the place. There is water there. We'll do it in a minute. I'll just do it in a minute. And when my friend's done talking to me on the chat. Did you kind of just stand there and let her go off and not say anything? The next time she tells you that, just tell her, it's not the truth. You are dependable. Oh gosh, you've done so much for her. Oh my God. You don't have air conditioner, right? Oh my God. I don't really either. But it's not where you are. I'm 1,200 feet above sea level. Oh, I'm coming over to marry the pool. Or at least date it. I bet. So she texted you all this stuff in the middle of the night and you didn't say, did you say anything back, sweetheart? Probably not, because your heart was beating so fast. Yeah, email me so I can send you some information. Excuse me, I'm really allergic to oak trees, and all the oak trees are dropping acorns and fall's pretty much here. Have you talked to her at all? Or was this just the last interaction? God, it's hot. Okay. Mm-hmm. Is that what it does? I know nothing about it, so. Do fleas like it or something? Oh, yes. Please. Please, God. We've already manifested it. The dog is either at douchebags or yours, and the dog is at your house. It's your dog. I knew this would happen. It's your dog. You've got a new doggy. You got to give her a new name. A new nickname, at least. All right, so what's next? She's going to get help and bring the dog over? Excuse me. I need to drink some water. Oh, hold on. I need to use the little girl's room real quick. I'll be right back. Please email me. It's important. I'll be right back. It won't take long. I just gotta use the little girl's room.
We need play plates. I get you play plates.
Hey, I'm back. I'm back. So when she said to her she needs to get help, and the thing about the dog, was that her response was just taking the dog back to douchepad? She sees bugs, but it's worse because of the meth. She denied. She probably won't yet. Okay. Well, okay, so either so this is what we have to do. Either, like I've said before, it's either junkie or not. So we have to stay in the liking of what we want her to be. Me, I want her to be the rock star she wants to be. I want to see her self-worth and get some help so this will stop. And I have to stay in the liking of that. I've always tried to stay in the best version of her that I could imagine. And it's probably more difficult for you because she's right there. She's what? Wow. So has she been to a neurologist yet? Because she could also have brain tumors. That could also be causing more neurological problems with her in general. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I do have friends who have been recovering from this kind of thing before, and they'll just say whatever, and it's so terrible to watch them turn to flies. But it is so beautiful to watch them turn back into the butterfly that they were always meant to be. So we got to remind ourselves that, excuse me, she's in a cocoon and she's trying to break free and be that butterfly dream that she wants to be. 11 years? Wow. It does. Any kind of really long-term synthetic medication will, or synthetic drugs, or drugs in general. That must be so painful. So what did she say about the dog? Is she going to bring it over, or she's going to let you take care of it? How does she feel about you caregiving for it? She did say she wants to quit. This was a few days ago. That's a step, man. That's a total step forward. Just them even saying it, even if they don't mean it, they're knowing that the version of themselves that they want would be much better. Said nothing but the dog. Okay, just keep texting her and checking up on her and the dog, and tell her you took a shower and you look much better. And when she says mean things to you or about you, just tell her, oh, honey, that's just not the truth. I don't know what you're talking about. I hope you change your mind. Because you know that's not true about you, and she does too. She's just, gosh, it's like, it makes me wonder, like, how much of onset Alzheimer or dementia does she have at her age, or will it start early? Will this drug cause it? What's really going on? I'm worried about her having brain tumors. I don't know why, but I seriously hope that she will go to a neurologist soon to find out if it's what's going on. See, I know she loves you. And you need to remind her that you love her and her dog. Because I bet you no one tells her that. She needs that. Have you told her? I mean, I don't know if you're in the position to do this, but are you in the position to, help her through something like that. You know, does she have the insurance to go to a neurologist? Does she know that maybe you would help her with that, find a doctor, stuff like that? Yeah, of course it does. Meth is a very scary thing. Is Medicare okay? All right. Well, let's find her a neurologist. Let's get her motivated to let her know she's not alone. Yeah. I mean, I bet I probably couldn't even imagine that someone she doesn't even know is thinking good thoughts for her, and I am. I just want the best for anybody. I'm so glad that she took time to respond to you and to recognize the error of her ways and to correct them. It's a big step for her. It's a big step for her. Cannabinols would really help her with that. The cannabinols would rewire her brain, her memory. Um, it would help her a lot, actually, in my opinion. But she might not be the kind of person that's into that. You know, she might not want to take edibles. She might not even like weed or herb or smoke or whatever she might call it. She might. But I think that she would do really good. I think she would do really well with having a. Uh, I think she'd do really well with having a nice indica with a cannabinol at about 26% and THC at about 22%. She might not. She might even need a 35%, like Georgia pie, Georgia peach pie, or something. She stopped. Let me see something about California and their laws for. I know THC is legal, but what about THCA? I mean, she could probably just go to any dispensary and get Delta 9 and not have to do THCA. But also, there's other cannabinols. There's other cannabinols that can help her. CBD, CBN, CBG, CBA. Uh, California, the Golden State, a place where you can legally partake in THC use. Many of the largest dispensaries for adults use cannabis can be found in cannabis-friendly California. So I'm gonna, when you email me, I'm going to link you into a place in California where she can easily get something that just delivered to your door. Okay, that will help her as cheap as $5. Okay, because it is legal. We don't want her going on the street looking for something, and most of this stuff is already at dispensaries. But this might be a little bit easier for her. This website I'm going to give you privately. In Georgia, it says when it comes to cannabinoids, Georgia's laws are in line with federal regulations. If it comes from hemp, it contains Delta 9 THC content of less than 0.3% drug weight. THC can be sold legally in the state. So God bless you, Governor Kemp. God bless you. Good man, despite the fucking of the past story. Yeah, shrooms are legal. I must say that I enjoy a blue shroom every once in a while. They're illegal here, but when I'm in state in California, um, Really appreciate them. Oh yeah, exhausted because of work and her. Yeah. I'm gonna give you the same YouTube channel that I just gave Alphonse to help you sleep a little better. Okay, it's helping me sleep a lot better, and here's the vagus nerve reset. You might appreciate this. And then also, let me get the other one for you. Here's one where you can regulate your heart rate. I know you said something about your heart rate earlier. All right, great. I'll email you back in a moment when I get offline. There's one tethered channel for you. So I really liked this one because it's blue and it removes negative energy. And you could just flirt with the channels as you have time. This one removes negative energy, and then the next one is relax and sleep deeply. And I'll put it on really low on my iPad and go to sleep. Sometimes I'll mix the vagus nerve one with one of these sound bowl things. Okay, I'm going over to the email and get you this link. Excuse me. So there's a lot of wonderful things at this website. I just didn't want to give it over YouTube. There's a lot of wonderful things at that website for her to look at, for you to look at. There might be things there that you like. There's edibles, there's wine, there's sample packs, there's all kinds of wonderful sales as cheap as $5 and all delivered safely to your door and legally. Oh, cool. Your sister knows. I absolutely love this place. It's a gem, and they've been real good to me. I have not been disappointed. If you know anyone with a bad pancreas, tell them to eat white sweet potato. It regenerates it over time. Oh, if you click the links, it'll take you out of chat. All right, I'll email them to you right now. Okay. Oh, I will, and I'll empty the water too, Dad. I promise. I know it's really hot. I'm about to get off the live in a minute. No, I'll be fine, sweetheart. I know. It's not much water. So, that was email 1. And it's going to have the website in it. Now I'm going to respond Actually, go check that one first before I respond and send these links. I'll go get the links and just respond back so I have something to reply to. That way the thread won't get messed up. And I'll send these links to you because they'll help you and they will help her too. She'll love them. Oh, doggy. Let me skip this ad. Okay, cool. So the first two are singing bowls, and the third one is going to be the 8-hour sleep, another 8-hour sleep one from a different channel. And then I'm going to send over the vagus nerve one. Because you, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm so thirsty today. It's from all the crying. My mom died today 10 years ago. And I had to call 980. I just was so sad. So yeah, cruise through these channels, and I'm sure you're going to find something you love. And let me get you this vagus nerve one. Actually, there's going to be 2 vagus nerve ones. Just pick the one you like the most. Sometimes I'll mix them because I like getting the vibrational energy of both frequencies. Yeah, check all those out. Okay. Did you ask her what's making her feel like you're not dependable so that you can correct whatever it is that she thinks needs to be corrected? I mean, that way we know. It's all right. You know, she comes visits us on the spirit box here. I feel better now, for sure. Okay. I think she was just telling you you're not dependable because she was in a bad mood. She's out of money already, so I'm buying it. Well, look, they have something called Sezzle when you go to pay, and Sezzle allows you to pay over time. They do ask you for your social security number, but you can skip that part and they will still sell it to you. So you might find something there for $20, which will be like a 7, and you know, to be like probably the smallest amount you probably buy. You might be able to buy 8s there, but say you get a quarter bag for $20 and you're only going to pay like $5-6 for it every 2 weeks if you decide to get something from that sale. But you can also, sometimes they have $50 quarter pounds, sometimes they have $50 ounces, sometimes they have $40 ones, sometimes they have some of the most amazing deals. She said her laundry and bags are, oh my god. Yeah, no, shrooms are not legal where I'm at. Not at all. Nothing like that. But that don't mean we don't go picking them in the cow pastures. I have an idea with the bag situation. Just get her own bag. You know, or ask her for a bag that she'd like you to use. I feel like in her life, she's been constantly put into battle mode. So she constantly feels like she has to fight. Do you know what her ethnicity is? Do you think that it could be something to do with her background regarding her her ethnicity? Because we carry the trauma of our forefathers and our ancestors, and I'm just wondering what kind of generational trauma. She sounds like she's losing it. Wow. She said as soon as the fleas all jumped out. That's terrifying. I wonder how long this has been going on. I wonder if she ever got in arguments. I wonder if she did this when she was in the shelter. Did you ever ask? Have you ever asked her? They do. Have you ever asked her? That's probably why there's so much tryptophan in milk. Just kidding. Tryptophan makes you feel so much euphoria. It's in every dairy product across the nation. And did you know that cheese is the #1 most addictive opiate on the planet? Who knew cheese was an opiate? No wonder everybody loves it. Salvadorian, yeah. She comes from some pretty intense stuff. Wow. And you've been there with her when she's having the experience of seeing these things and told her they're not there? You've got to get her some help. Okay. Let's do a collective message and then do an end the night with a prayer. Spirit, what kind of messages do you have for us tonight? I gotta be up for work early, so I'm gonna stop by and say hi to you guys again tomorrow sometime. I don't know when though. It's Friday, so I've got to call everybody that I need to because they're gonna be in a good mood, and then I gotta go to work. And tomorrow's movie night. Spirit, can you give us a clarification on this Love Garden card? So yeah, check out that website. You can make payments through Sezzle. You can pay through Cash App. You can pay through credit card. You can pay. There's a couple options there, but I buy everything through Sezzle if I don't have the cash up front, or I just want to budget the price of it out for a couple of weeks. She says you don't hear them. Oh wow. All right. Spirit, what do we need to know about this Love Garden? Any other additional messages regarding this Love Garden, Spirit? Yeah, acceptance is the answer. I feel like what Spirit's saying here in the Love Garden and the acceptance is the answer is that, it's either a window or a painting. I said this a lot about this card. It's just like you either believe in God or you don't. You either believe in what you want or you don't. You either are or you're not. And Spirit's saying, what do you want in your love garden? because accepting that it's already yours is the answer. You know, no matter how full this glass is, half full, half empty, whatever, circumstances and limiting beliefs don't matter. What matters is what you're growing in your love garden. Okay? What are you growing in your love garden? Spell it out. When you need to, if you have to. I'm just going to pray for us now, Spirit. I just want to pray for Metal Rain and his friend Ileana and the dog, and that she's able to get help soon without any serious, scary situations where she becomes accepting of getting help before something scary happens to her. You know, her having the strength to accept what she can and can't control. You know, praying for the dog's safety and her safety and Metal Rain's safety, and that she will give in to allowing him to have control of the dog to keep it safe. Please, since it's the little innocent one here, like a child. I also want to pray for Maria and her specific person and her family, and that she's able to overcome the things that she's dealing with in her love story and her not so happy love story as well. She can get things all on the same page the way she wants it to look in her love story. And I pray that for you too, Metal Rain, okay? And Jessica as well. Email me, Jessica. Let me know how it's going. Alphonse, I pray for Alphonse that he will spend more time loving himself for all the wonderful things he's done for women in his life, and give himself a pat on the back, Spirit. See him through to his love story that he wants as well. Also praying for anybody who maybe came by tonight, said hi, didn't say hi, came by, supported the live, liked the live. Thank you, Anna M, for your donation for Travis. It's going to buy him a salad. That will make his mom smile. Let's see who else came by. And I'm just overall just praying for world peace, praying for prisoners of war all over the world, people who are slaves, hostages, praying that Russia will be liberated from, you know, the hands of a dictatorship, and that Ukraine will be delivered into the arms of peace, and that we shall see peace, more peace and love for all of us. Yeah, you're right. Before fleas, it was mosquitoes. Now it's changed to fleas. So she's hearing them and saying, how do you hear a flea? I mean, I think I've heard a flea hop, but that's about it. You know, and it's not very loud. It's like, you can barely hear it when it lands. Well, the thing is this, and I need you to know this right now about fleas, and you need to tell her this, and this might freak you out, this might freak her out, but there's some kind of flea that's going around that has literally the plague, the black plague. All right. And in fact, let me find the article, because it's kind of become a bit of an epidemic I don't think anybody's talking about. And she needs to be able to differentiate the difference between danger when it's there and not. And I would hate for her to be in a situation where there are no fleas. She's freaking out about there's no fleas, but be in a situation where she needs to be coherent that there's something dangerous in front of her or not. Okay. And she needs to be cautious of the fact that, you know, is there really a flea there or not? And what kind of flea is it? And could she get that? Could that flea be, you know, I don't know. Let me look up the article now so I can give it to you. So here is the thing from USA Today. I'll email it to you. So when Colorado officials confirmed this week, this is just in July now, that a person had been infected with bubonic plague, they sprung into action with warnings. Plague is no longer the human scourge it was during the Black Death, but when it wiped out entire generations of medieval in Asia, it was a very serious and deadly cause, nor does it pose the same threat as it did back then. But unsanitary port cities along the West Coast allowed the plague to fester in the early 1900s. But still, plague infects a handful of Americans every year. And when Colorado officials confirmed that a person in I think Pueblo County had been sickened, they sprang into action. So they cautioned against exposure to rodents such as prairie dogs, known to carry fleas with a Yersinia pestis bacterium that causes plague. They also told people to be careful about pets hunting or roaming near where rodents might live and encouraged them to get their pets treated for fleas and not share beds with pets. Times have changed and antibiotics can now treat the plague, but it remains a serious disease. If you don't get it under control right away, you could die from it. Living conditions were very different back then as they are compared today, and biologists from the Center of Disease Control and Prevention said that they had high-density urban environments that were often rat-infested. It was a great breeding ground for transmission of plague. However, centuries after the last urban plague outbreak, the disease remains a perennial and serious risk in part of the western U.S. for populations who live near infected rodents. Outbreaks though contained are rare, but they become a subject of widespread media coverage when cases pop up. But I'm just telling you, like, I don't know if I need to send you this link. I mean, you could probably just Google it and find information about it, but this is what I'm worried about with her. Interdimensional bugs. Wow. Wow. Did you ask her to draw one of the interdimensional bugs? She brings that up again. Ask her to draw it. You know, she could be having also. Sometimes people with neurodiversities have special gifts of seeing things. All right. I mean, gosh, what if she's like a shaman or something and she's having, epiphanies about things that are going on in the world or may happen or that are going to happen? You know what I mean? Like, could it be something like that too? Like a mix of not only the neurological problem, but also a special gift she has of seeing things in a frequency where we cannot see them as, like, how dogs can see spirits and frequencies of things that we can't see and hear it, like that kind of thing, like that. It's interesting to me. Okay. Yeah, if she ever brings up the interdimensional bugs, tell her that's cool. I want you to draw a picture for me so I know what I'm looking at. Just to see what she draws. I'm serious. I mean, you never know. She might like draw some cool picture and sell it on Etsy and make a lot of money. You got one. Pardon me. I'm sleepy. Oh my god, it's 2:00 in the morning. I've got to go because I've got to be up in the. I've got to be up at 5 a.m. and it's 2. Wow. Yes, let's get some rest. Okay. Tomorrow will be a better. Okay, I just froze. That was weird. All right. Good night, Metal Rain. It was so good to see you. Thanks so much for hanging out. Good night. Sweet dreams. Remember, you can have and do whatever you want. Good night, y'all. Kalanita. Sweet dreams. See you tomorrow or later.